report. The area visit report is one of the important duty that an area director has, and it happens 2 times during the year in 2 different moments of the year. And it's important to plan it very carefully, because as an area director you have a lot of things to do continuously without stopping, because you start with the club officer training at the beginning. You have your above all, your year as an area director, you can divide your year as an area director in 2 rounds. The first one that starts from 1st July, when you take your role, and finish at the end of December, and the second round that starts at 1st January and will finish at the end of May. In these 2 rounds, you have a lot of duty. You start, for example, you start with the club officer training, then you start, above all, in contemporary or just after, with the area visit report. You have the area contest in fall, and then at the end of December, at the end of November, you can take a breath and take a rest also. But after this, you can start immediately to think and to plan the first round that was composed in the same things, the same milestone. Second round of club officer training, area visit report, area visit, and finish with the area contest in spring. So you have 2 specific deadlines about your area visit. And the duties, not the duties, but it's strongly suggest to visit the 75% of club inside your area. For this reason, I think it's very, very important to plan everything as possible at the beginning of your year. Take your calendar and start to fix some dates, and in order to have some milestone that can help you to lead this very interesting and challenging year. The first round of your club visit start at 1st July, that for Italian and maybe also Greece calendar is a strange period, because we have July and August where most clubs are on vacancy, are on holiday. So maybe you start with your area visit close to September and run till the end of November. At the end of November is the end of your first round of area visit, and then the second round starts on 1st July and finish on 1st January and finish to the end of May. To help you to write a report, to take note about your club visit, you have an interesting form that I show you here in this slide in a small, like an overview, but I show here in a big one. That is, this form help you to take notes and to have a specific task on where you can focus about your report of the club you are going to visit. The club visit report is divided in 6 sections that we can see in a fast way, and after we can talk about in a second time if you need more information. And it's very, very similar. This report is very similar to the scheme of the moment of truth that maybe most of you knows very well. You know that Moment of Truth is one of the important education that all clubs have almost 1 time per year to check the club lives, the club lives and the club goals, and to adjust in order to do the best, to improve the second part of the year. So the area of this report, visit. Thank you. So the structure is similar to the Moment of Truth, and maybe this can help you to start in a more confident way with this report, that it's a bit longer, and when you feel it, above all online, it's dramatic, because you must write a lot of things, save and continue on Toastmaster website. So start to think that it's very, very similar as a structure of a Moment of Truth. So you have a 6 sections that are first impression, membership orientation, that you can see in this part. I don't want to see this. Okay. So you can see membership orientation, fellowship, variety and communication, program planning and meeting organization, membership strengths, achievement recognition. So if you have if you remember the structure of the Moment of Truth, you can see that for the club visit report, the structure is exactly the same. But what is it? What is inside the structure of inside each section of this report? You can, in this section, inside this section, you can describe a lot of things. First of all, if you, for example, examine the first impression, the first section, that is the first impression, for the first impression you can put yourself in the shoes of a guest. So the first impression is exactly what the guest see and feel when he or she approach and meet the club. No, 4 minutes, no. I protest. And no, please give me, no, non ce la faccio. 4 minuti non ce la faccio proprio. Grazie. Francesca told me that I have 4 minutes, but I try to become more synthetic, but I try to explain the structure of the first section, and then we can go ahead with other more important instruction or suggestion on how to approach the club visit, your club visit as an area directors. This structure is common. Think that this structure is common for all the section of this form. So you have a first part in which you can describe what you see as a guest, as a member. It depends on the section, but what you see. Put yourself in the shoes of other person. And so you can, in this section, you can describe, this part you can describe, and you can tell what you see and what is your personal impression and your personal impression. Then you have a section with a very synthetic question, and you can answer yes or no. That is a very synthetic information that help the district to understand. Can you hear me? Yes?
Sì, ti sentiamo.
Ok,
sì,
ok,
yes.
Grazie, perché ho sentito un suono strano, quindi ho pensato di aver perso l'audio. So you have this section dedicated with a very synthetic question that you can answer yes or no, dedicated to the section you are examining in that specific moment. Then you have another part, important part, that is dedicated to the brand and how the club use the brand, about the material, about the banner, about the ribbon, about the pin, all what you can see about the use of the brand, how the club use the brand and the brand material. And then you have this final part of the section that is like a feedback that is composed that what does the club do well, so you can give a feedback about what the club do in a very good way, how the club can improve, and please give specific recommendations, specific suggestions, because the club need to grow and need to receive a useful information to growth and to improve the membership strengths and the club life. And the final part is dedicated to you as a district officer. How can you help the club in your district officer role, and how the district can help the club? For example, if you have a club under strength, if the club need a coaching or need other help about educational program, more information, need more educational to grow in their skills, and so on. This structure can find instruction in all the section, changing the point of view. So about the first impression, the membership orientation, the approach of the club toward the members and their educational growing, about the fellowship, variety and communication, about the planning of the program, about the program, the planning, the meeting organization, about the membership strengths. This is important. Does the club have 20 or more members? This is a very important question, because if the member is under strength, so have less than 20 members, it can participate to the Distinguished Club program. So even if they have a lot of competent communicator, competent leader, advanced communicator or leader, if they have less than 20 members, they can't participate to the Distinguished Club program. And then the important part, the motivational part of the achievement recognition, that is very important for the members, and that they enforce and endorse the members and give them the force and the motivation to grow and to give and to do more. And then you have this final part, that is the Distinguished Club program. So if we come here, okay. This final part, this last paper, last sheet of the last paper of the report is the description of the Distinguished Club report. That is exactly the same of the Distinguished Club report that you can find in the Leadership Central and Distinguished Club report on the Toastmaster website. But here you can sign the name of the members who achieve some goals. Okay? And this is very, very important in the first round of your visit, because in the first round you can talk with your area council, with the club president and vice president education and membership, and ask about the planning and the program of the club. So this is the useful similarities. After you have filled the form, that is a PDF you can type. If you love, if you are a digital person, you can type inside the PDF your impression. And I strongly suggest to do it, because when you must upload your area director club visit report, you will go to the Toastmaster website, and log in with your credential, and goes to My Toastmaster profile, District Central, and Submit Area Director Visit Report. When you click on it, it opens this window, and this is an online form that you must fill step by step. So the number, the club number, the visit, and then step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. That is the fourth paper of the PDF file of your area, of your form. Okay, so in step 1 you will find the section 1 and section 2 exactly on paper. So you must fill step by step, and then at the end you have a summary and you can subscribe. When you subscribe and upload the club visit report, you receive an email, not only you, also the district director, the club, the program quality director, the the club growth director, and then you, the division director, and the club president of the club you visit. Okay, so all these person receive your email, and this is important for you because it's a receipt of your job, and so you can save it and use it also for the reimbursement form. That is another important thing. Some final suggestion, very synthetic. I suggest you to plan at the beginning of the year almost the first round of your club visit, and communicate the club, the data, the dates of your club visit to the club of your area. 1 week before, send to the executive committee the club visit report, the form in PDF, and the state of the art of the distinguished club report, so the club officer can prepare for your visit. After your visit, send, above all for your first round, because at the beginning we are all not so sure about what are you doing in that moment. After your visit, you can send a draft form of your PDF to the area council, so to the club president by PE and by PM, to receive comments, above all for the planning about the competent communicator, competent leader, and advanced goal. This is some resource you can find to help, that can help you to have more information. And that's all. If you need more information, I am at your disposal. This is my email if you need more information, or if you need to receive other things. So